Hello, English 2 Lions. This is my second attempt at your Lord of the Flies Lit Crit video helper. So, you are going to go to readylibrary.com and you're going to scroll down till you see this image, this Pre-AP English 2 Lord of the Flies Lit Crit. You're going to click on this. Once you click on it, this video will be linked right here and embedded down here, so you can refer back to it at any time. You're going to click here, and you're going to enter in Reedy as the school. Your 6-digit student ID is your login, and your 8-digit birthday is your password. Then you're going to choose Login. Once you're in here, you're going to notice that this little icon up here in the red box allows you to change the view of the resources. So by putting it in this view, you're going to be able to see more information about the resources, particularly the databases here. But this view will allow you to see all the resources. So MLA 8 is the new edition of MLA Citations that's out, and it's actually much easier to do than previous versions. And so here is a link by link guide to the different types of citations. But really it's much more streamlined and easier to use. The OWL Purdue MLA guide is also updated to MLA 8 as well here. You have a link to Google Drive here. I want to show you Scribble really quickly. As pre-AP or AP students, this may be a tool that you want to use. You can log in with you can set up an account with your FISD email account, and then you can just click on the G to sign in and out of the Scribble platform. Once you're in here, you can save any kind of documents to Scribble, anything from the web, anything from databases, from Google Drive, anything. Once you're in an article, so for instance, if you are in an article, you can use the Scribble toolbar up here to do things like highlight. Okay, you can make a note. And so it just allows you to annotate the article while you're in the article. There's all different things you can do, text tools up here. Over here, it's going to pull up the citation for you. And so you can go in and see what information may be missing that you can pull in from the article. You can import a citation like from the database if you want. So like here is the citation. This would be, if you were in the database, you would click on this for the citation tool. This is like a saved version of this, so I can't do that. But when you go to save the article, you're going to click Save As, and then this is where you enter in the tags. It's really important that you put tags, so that way when you're in your Scribble library and you want to, for instance, I want all my Dat Boy articles, I can click on this and it's going to provide me with all of my articles just on this topic. And so then if I make sure my citations are correct, and let's say I only want to use these 4 articles, because some of these were just like my Wikipedia article is just, you know, information for me, but I want to use these actual articles, then I can come up here to create bibliography and it will create an MLA bibliography for me. So that's something that this is a tool that you may want to go ahead and start using, particularly as pre-AP and AP students. So that is the Scribble tool right here. This is just letting you know about different types of sources, which for this assignment I don't think is super necessary. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the databases that I recommend. I highly recommend first that you use this Artemis Literary Sources. This is a great database, and I'm going to show you why. So I'm going to type in Lord of the Flies. Now one thing you're going to notice before I do anything is that it comes up with additional search terms that I may want to search about Lord of the Flies. So do I want to look at the novel, the motion picture, the poem? Do I want to look at William Golding's Lord of the Flies? Do I want to look at specific characters from the novel? Do I want to look about biographies about the author? So there's all different search terms here that it automatically suggests for me. So you may want to, as you get further into your annotated bib, you may want to explore some of these other search terms. For now, I'm going to click on novel, and then I'm going to click search. And over here you're going to notice that it provides me with 43 lit crit, literary criticisms, 11 biographies, 15 topic and work overviews, 56 mentions of this in reviews and news, primary sources and literary works, 1 multimedia. I'm going to suggest that you start with topic and work overviews. This is going to provide you with sort of an overview of, where the time period and context that this book came out of, some of the motivations of the author, perhaps, and then just an overview of the work in general, themes, setting, literary elements, that kind of thing. So by starting with these, you are going to get a little more insight into the work itself, into the novel. And then I would suggest that you move to the literature criticism, or the lit crit. So these are going to be specific lit crit on the novel. And so different essays are going to focus on different elements of the novel. Some may focus on a character, some may focus on themes, some may focus on setting. So you're going to have to actually click on these and read through them to determine that type of thing, unless you use the search limiters over here. Now, something that I want to point out is you can always click back to search results to get back to the main search results. Under the main search results, down here on the right hand side, it says Analyze Topic Finder. So if I click on this Analyze Topic Finder, it's going to take me into this wheel of additional search terms, and it tells you right here how this works. This tool takes title, subjects, approximately the first 100 words from a subset of results, and it basically comes up with this. So for instance, if you wanted information, so consider Lord of the Flies right here in the middle. If you wanted information on author William Golding, this is going to limit you to search results specifically about Lord of the Flies, the author William Golding. If you wanted to find articles, you're going to want to click Reset. Specifically about Simon and Piggy. You could click here and it's going to give you essays and other types of, a lot of these are overviews. You saw that said overview of the work, and so this is going to narrow your search results to that particular field right there. So just FYI that this is here. You can always go back to view search results. So as you're working through this and building your annotated bib, just know that there are different types of things in here. So there's biography specifically about the author. This is going to be mention of the novel in reviews of the novel, and then news items perhaps about the novel. So just know that here are your different content types. So once you're in here, and let's say you want to use this lit crit article, you would click, you can sign in with Google. And once you're signed in with Google, it is going to allow you to download the article to your Google Drive. Now, if you are going to use Scribble, I suggest that you either go ahead and download the article to Google Drive, grab the citation from here, copy and paste this to the end of the Google Doc that it imports the article as, so that way you have a good version of the citation, and then either Scribble annotate it here or Scribble annotate it once you've imported it into Google Drive with the citation. But either way, you want to make sure you grab this ML8 citation for your annotated bib, okay? Alright, so the other database that I want to show you is the Literature Resource Center, which this database, this Artemis Literary Sources, pulls information from this database into it, as well as this one. So when you use this one, you're getting a really comprehensive overview. But if you want to go to this one, either to start with or later, you can. But I'm going to type in Lord of the Flies, and again, you're going to notice that it populates me with some search terms here. I'm going to choose Lord of the Flies novel, and I'm going to click search. And so now I'm here, and again, I have the same content types, lit crit, biographies, etc. over here. This is going to give me an overview of the novel right here. This is from This is just like an overview of the novel. And so then I can go back to the search, and it's going to break it down into my lit crit, my biographies, my topic and work overviews, etc. This one also has the topic finder tool. You can limit your search over here. And so this may be a database. You either use this one or this one, or you can use a combination of both depending on what your needs are. But that is the information I have for you on LitCrit. This particular database is going to be probably the least useful for your topic. However, feel free to check it out if you want to. You can come in here, and these are going to be like whole books about, like these are about the actual author, and so then of course there's going to be pages within the book that talk specifically about the book or the work of Lord of the Flies. So just know that this one is probably going to be a little less helpful, but you may still find something in here that is particularly good. So there's 10 critical essays, and then there's a topic overview. So just know that this database is here, but it's probably not going to be super useful for you. As always, Lions, if you have any questions or you need help along the way, please feel free to come see me in the library or email me, lambertn@friscoisd.org, and I'm happy to help. So good luck, Lions.